On the Medical Watch, a major announcement from the Food and Drug Administration approving an Alzheimer's drug.
Medical reporter Dina Bair has more on the controversial medication.
Some who work in the Alzheimer's field are celebrating the approval of aducanumab. It's the first new medication for patients in nearly 20 years. But critics call the nod for this drug reckless, pointing out there is not sufficient evidence the drug is effective. Tonight, we sort out the drug dilemma. For years, Alzheimer's patients had few options for the mind-robbing disease, as prescribed medications were only used to treat underlying symptoms like anxiety and insomnia. Now, a drug designed to get to the root of the problem in Alzheimer's patients, growing plaques in the brain which hinder cognitive function.
Aducanumab. It is an antibody that recognizes amyloid, which is a substance that accumulates in the brain in Alzheimer's disease. So aducanumab binds to the amyloid and removes it from the brain. That's its function.
The drug maker Biogen says it works like detergent to remove dirt from the brain. But in 2 major trials, results were conflicting.
In one of them, it seemed that the results were clearly negative. In the second one, it was trending towards positive.
And more conflict. An FDA advisory panel initially recommended rejecting the drug. But as more data trickled in showing it worked in the brain, the medication, administered as a monthly IV infusion, was given the nod. I covered the clinical trial back in 2016 and followed a patient through the process. The big question now is, will it help patients day to day?
I think it's important to point out that the drug did exactly what it's supposed to do in the brain. It removed amyloid. We have evidence for that. The issue is whether or not it has any clinical efficacy. And even the most lenient interpretation of the data shows an improvement of about 23%, which is very small, may not even be perceptible clinically. But of course, 23% is better than 0%.
And that's what the Alzheimer's Association is clinging to. Improvement makes a difference, even if it's small.
There is another option out there of something that could help slow down the progression of the disease. And that's what we're excited about. As a science-based patient advocate organization, we are excited about anything that could provide relief to families.
Cautious physicians say, in addition to having a choice for patients, the approval could have another advantage.
I think the important benefit may be actually psychological, that it may create this kind of hope and momentum in the field that progress speeds up.
With hope, doctors will now prescribe the drug in early-stage patients to prevent damage. It does not reverse mental decline, and all new users will be monitored.
What happens is now that the FDA has taken a chance on this drug, there is still going to be a post-approval evaluation. So we hope that the increased number of patients who are going to be tried on this drug will surprise us on the upside. And that, in fact, the drug will prove itself to be more useful than the available statistics show. So that would be great.
What's not so great, the price. The drug could cost between $30,000 and $50,000 a year. And there are potentially serious side effects, including brain swelling and bleeding. If new data does not show improvement for patients, the FDA could pull it from the market. Back to you.